I thought I would run you through a day of eating while I'm on the cleanse. Maybe I should say we're getting. Guys, how cute is this set? This is the little stockpile we have happening here. Having a little bit of a different start to my Saturday morning. Just get all of our groceries. One of my New Year's ends is to, if you live in the Gold Coast, you have to go. Oh, true. And then I didn't. Honestly, really yummy. Sunday morning runs with me. I feel like I thrive when I am in routine. Such a good way to start Sunday morning. Guys, we have one of the biggest buys in our program today. We're going to buy our resort. So definitely will be on today. This is the side side. We're going to head back to Ford to do this program this morning with the Good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel and my first vlog of 2024. I hope you all had a really nice time off. I hope you got to do some relaxing in there. I obviously didn't vlog. I actually didn't do anything on socials at all except for post the content that I had to post, but aside from that I didn't upload any stories or pick up my camera or anything like that. And honestly, it was so nice and so needed, but I also felt just really weird and like off not vlogging or getting photos or anything like that. I don't know, I just feel like I thrive when I am in routine and just filming and documenting everything more. So it was a nice little reminder, I suppose, not to take my job for granted, because I do love what I do and I love updating you guys, bringing you along for the ride. And it was, despite that, still such a nice break. We ended up doing, what did we do? Obviously I had Christmas and then the week between Christmas and New Year's, honestly, because Christmas was on like a Monday, then it was Boxing Day, and then we had family over and things like that. We didn't get up to too much. There was some sunny days in there, so we just like went to the beach. We also just cleaned the apartment, like did a deep clean of the kitchen and things like that, which was amazing. Also cleaned out our storage unit, which was honestly so incredible. We donated like 3 cars full of stuff, sweat stuff, Callie swim stuff, some of my own personal things as well. So that was really amazing too. I'm so glad we managed to get that done, because I've been wanting to do that for the longest time, but Jake's just always too busy. So I'm glad we got that done. And now we're back in business. We're back in the new year, same vibes, same energy. I'm so excited for a new year. I have so much on this year and I'm just really excited to bring you guys along for everything. But today I do actually want to update you guys on one thing really quickly as well. I'll update you guys more throughout the vlog also, but I have, for anyone that is a regular subscriber or viewer of my videos, you may remember that I did the cleanse before I went to Europe last year. So this cleanse is from the Corrective Culture. This isn't sponsored or anything like that. My friend actually passed it on to me and it is so amazing. At first I was really skeptical about it the first time I did it, but I was like, I'll just do it because it makes me follow something really strictly, because the guidelines are quite strict, and I just wanted to be really good leading up until Europe, the first time I did it obviously. And then also I've just been going to America lots and things like that, and the main like there's a lot of reasons behind doing the cleanse, but the main one is to get rid of parasites, and I feel like I just needed to do that and just sort my gut out, because I've never had issues with any of that, but I just found that after my trips to America and things like that, I was just feeling like my digestion just wasn't the best. So I just feel like I needed like a really good reset. And then obviously as well, the back end of the year, last year, I was eating out so much and just really enjoying myself, which is fine, but I just knew I needed to do another reset heading into the new year. Yeah, I just thought it was a really great way to start the new year. So I'm currently doing the cleanse as well. So my biggest apologies if the meals that I usually, like the yummy meals that I usually share with you guys, aren't throughout the next few weeks of my vlogs, but I'll show you a little bit more about what I eat during the cleanse, because I do get a lot of questions about what I'm eating when I'm on the cleanse. So I'll show you guys that. I'm also not going to bore you with all the details, but if you would like all the details, let me know. I might actually quickly cover it, not today, but later on in the vlog for anyone that is interested, but I won't go super in depth. If you are or have any questions specifically, let me know in the comments. But I'm actually obviously all ready for the day. I am shooting today, which I'm a little bit scared about because it has been raining every single day, and I actually like fully did my hair, like Dysoned it and just did the whole kit and caboodle earlier this week. And when I tell you, sideways rain, torrential. She was torrentially raining, and we were just like trying to shoot amongst the rain, and it just wasn't working because all the locations we were shooting at were all outdoors, and like that was the vibe. Like it wasn't an indoor vibe for the outfits that we were shooting. So I only got like half of the content I was planning on getting. I still shot it all, but the others just like didn't work. So we're going for round 2 today. So we'll see how we go. And I'm like nervous, but I'm excited. I feel like even if I get a few things, like I'd rather try than not. So we'll see how we go and just sort of battle through the little sections of rain that come through. Guys, how cute is this set? It's part of White Fox's new active. The pink is honestly so adorable, and also new shoes. So cute. Back from shooting, and I thought I would run you through a day of eating while I'm on the cleanse, because I did have a few of you ask me about it on my stories the other day, so I figured why not. I do usually fast until around 11 a.m. every single day, but obviously because I was out shooting, I'm going to be breaking my fast later than I usually would. In terms of breaking my fast, I am having a few supplements at the moment, so I'll show you guys those in a second when I grab them out. But then for actual breakfast, I have been having just 2 organic chicken sausages, spinach with some garlic, and then lemon and olive oil, and then just aroma tomato as well. I find that that's just the easiest breakfast for me because I can just throw it on really quickly. It doesn't spike my blood sugar levels or anything, and I'm getting a good source of protein, and then obviously some carbs from the tomato and stuff. Obviously not much, but I do find that it does satisfy me and I don't need anything more than that. And because I am pushing my breakfast out a lot later in the day or in the morning, then it means that I will have a shorter window before I then eat lunch again as well. So I feel like I don't need a really massive breakfast, if that makes sense. And honestly, I've been having this even when I'm off the cleanse, and it's really satisfying and it's really easy, and it is really amazing calorie wise as well. It's obviously super lean, and it's a great way if you are wanting fat loss especially as well. It's a really great breakfast option as well. So that's something that I would recommend, and that's my go-to breakfast on the cleanse. I do switch out my like dinners on the cleanse, but my breakfast and lunches stay mostly the same. So I'm going to have my supplements now. I'll show you guys which ones I have. There's actually so many benefits to fasting as well, which is why I don't just fast when I'm on the cleanse. I also fast when I'm not on the cleanse. I listened to a really great podcast a while ago. I'll actually link it down below in the description for anyone else that wants to listen to it. I know you guys love listening to my podcast recommendations. So if you want to learn more about fasting and the benefits, then I'll definitely recommend listening to that. I might actually listen to it again this week because I love listening to a podcast again that I've already listened to before, because I feel like you just get even more information out of it, and I haven't listened to it in a while. So I think I might do that this afternoon when I go for my afternoon walk. Hopefully it's not raining, because that'll make me really sad. But yeah, if you want to learn more about it, definitely go and have a listen. It's really good. And yeah, I'm going to have my supplements now. This is the little stockpile we have happening here. Also, excuse our tiny cupboard. It is like our pantry, sorry. It is cleaned out obviously, but there's just not much room in apartments. So I need to have these. I actually don't know the specific reason for needing that. That's just part of what I need to take on the cleanse. Same with this. I need to have this both week 1 and week 2, and I've just moved on to week 2. So need to have that one as well. This you have daily on the cleanse also, so I'll be having that. And this isn't necessarily on the cleanse, but I've just been adding it in anyway, and it actually makes the greens so much more bearable. It tastes like minty, and you guys already know I like my mint. Also, this isn't on the cleanse, but I've been having beef liver tablets, and then I'm on my hair health journey for 2024. It's one of my ins, and these are basically the exact same ingredients as the JS Health ones I have heard. So I've been having these as well, And then this is just for nighttime to help with sleep. I honestly haven't been taking these. I've been really slack, if I'm being completely honest, but everything else I've been taking. The thing I've been finding the hardest to do is like drinking all the liquids, because I don't drink that much liquids, to be honest. Also, peep this, that came yesterday. I'm so excited about this, to put it in my Ninja Creamy. I love that I'm like doing this cleanse, but I'm already thinking about what I'll be having afterwards. But honestly, I want to try this for forever, and they sent it to me as PR, so that's a bit fun. But yeah, I'm going to have all of this now. I feel like I could have just explained these a little bit better as well. This is more of a greens superfood, so this just helps with your overall digestion and just like cleansing your insides and getting your bowels moving regularly. I'm fairly certain. Don't take anything I say as like 100% wholehearted advice. This is I remember having this last time. It's almost like a charcoal substance, so when you make it, it turns into like a glug, and I'm pretty sure what it's meant to do is when you drink it, so you like drink it, I'll show you guys when I make it, but it basically turns into this like almost like a paste, and I think when it like goes down inside you, like through your like intestines and stuff, it's meant to like latch on to any bad stuff, I guess, and then it's meant to pass through you. And then this is also supposed to help with your bowel movement. And then this has heaps of benefits, which I actually don't know. Jake just wanted to get it and told me to start drinking it, but I've always heard chlorophyll's great. I've just heard it wasn't the tastiest, so I never tried it. I looked into it. And then beef liver is meant to be incredible for energy levels. This, like I mentioned, not sure. And then obviously this is hair, skin, and nails, but yeah, I'll find out what this is. Jake will be home soon, so he'll be able to answer me on that one. I had to put my pajamas back on because I have to be comfy, and I need to edit the content that I got today. Oh my gosh, I feel so full whenever I have like tablets or supplements. How's my little bit of breakage? I also got my hair dyed freshly blonde the other day, and I love it so much. I love being freshly blonde. I also look hilarious when I'm sipping out of a straw at the moment, because I stopped in at Skin and I also got another facial, which was amazing. So relaxing. If there's anything I can recommend doing for yourself or doing for someone you care about, get them a nice relaxing facial, because it's heavenly. Did that, but I also got Botox in my top lip, so I got a lip flip. I've gotten lip flips for probably like I would say like 4 or 5 years now, and I love the results. I way prefer a lip flip over actual filler in my lips. It just really kicks out your like lips. I feel like the best way to explain it is it makes your lips go like this rather than like protruding out, I feel personally anyway. Obviously when it's fresh, it's hard to suck on straws and things like that, so that's why, because it's really fresh. But once it wears off a little bit, then it's fine. So yeah, I got that done, and then I also just got some more Botox in my like forehead and brows, just a little bit. Honestly, like I was there, my appointment was for 8:30 and I was out of there by like 8:45. Like I was in and out of there so quickly. She was so speedy, and yeah, it took no time at all. So yeah, I haven't gotten filler in a really long time now actually, but Botox I got before I went to Europe, because it doesn't last as long. It only lasts 3 months, I'm fairly sure, and then filler lasts obviously much longer. But yeah, I was due for a top up of my Botox. You know, when you're just like looking at yourself in the mirror and you're like, something is not right here, who are you? And then I realized I probably needed a top up of my Botox, because I was just looking a little bit different, wasn't quite feeling myself. Everything's sorted out now again. Just get your little top ups, guys. Yeah, I'm going to edit my photos now, send them across for approval, and then I need to also have the rest of my cleanse stuff. So I need to have this one. I just like spreading it out a little bit because it's just a lot. This one I'll show you guys when I make that one. I think I'll have that after lunch. And then this combo here, these two I put together, that I'll probably have soon. I might even sip on this now. I might make this now actually and sip on it while I am editing. That's a good idea. And there it is. It's definitely not great, but it's bearable, and the chlorophyll actually does make it taste better. I feel like it just cuts through the greenness a little bit. I don't know, it's just kind of a good combo. It works. So I'm gonna have this while I do some editing. Also, I am so annoyed by this drink. I'm going to attempt to edit in bed. That's what I would like to do anyway. But the other day I made this drink and I was wearing my these like new white shorts that I've got, and I was like make sure you do not spill this on your shorts, ALLIE, because like I'll cry if I ruin these brand new shorts. And guess what I did? I didn't spill it on the shorts, but I spilled it all, like I knocked it with my hand, spilled it all over my laptop, and I was just terrified because I've had a laptop break before thanks to water damage. So I had to like flip my laptop upside down, clear it all out, had it like sat upside down for like 8 hours before I used it again, and was actually fine, thank goodness. Touch wood. I'm really hoping. It's been a few days now, so I think I'm in the clear, but be careful when drinking drinks like this. Honestly, dangerous stuff. This is my go-to lunch. It's really random looking, and please don't judge it till you try it, but I pre-make this beef brisket at the start of the week, and it's honestly so quick and easy. Let me know if you want the recipe. So I pre-make that, and then I just have these coconut wraps. They're only 70 calories per serve as well. And I just have some of this bone broth sauce on there. This is dairy-free, gluten-free, and everything else, and it tastes just like a sriracha mayo basically. So I just have about a teaspoon of that on here. Also just have half an avocado, and then just some of the beef brisket that I've made up. The last time I did this cleanse, I was having shaved ham, lettuce, tomato, grated carrot, salt and pepper, bone broth sauce, and that was really good as well. But then I just wanted to do something different this time because I got a little bit over that, so that's why I've switched it up to this. But that's another good lunch option. I feel like lunch is always the hardest. This is how it looks. Honestly, it's a little bit laughable to me filming this because it's just so not aesthetically pleasing in the slightest, which I feel like is just me in a nutshell. So it's really difficult for me to post not aesthetic stuff. Spiraling a little bit, but honestly it tastes really good. It hits the spot, keeps me full, and yeah, it's a really good lunch option. I obviously just wrap it up. So this is lunch. All of my content is edited and sent across for approval. It feels really good to have all of that done on a Friday afternoon so that I can really just switch off a little bit over the weekend. My makeup is also looking so greasy right now, so apologies for that. I need to shower and take it off. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I'm feeling a little bit peckish, so I'm gonna have an afternoon snack now. This is my go-to snack when I'm on the cleanse. It's just basically the only fruits you're allowed on the cleanse are lemon and green apples specifically. So I was gonna have that with some coconut yogurt. You're not allowed dairy on the cleanse, but you are allowed like coconut yogurt, coconut milk. Obviously there's no dairy in that. Coconut yogurt, coconut milk, coconut cream. You're not allowed coconut water or coconut sugar because it's too high in sugar content, but the rest I'm allowed. So yeah, that's one of my go-to afternoon snacks when I'm on the cleanse, or dessert options as well if I don't have it as an afternoon snack. Just apple sliced up, coconut yogurt, and then cinnamon. And honestly it's really good. It satisfies my cravings and it's definitely a go-to. So add that to your list of things to eat when you're on the cleanse if you're gonna do it. This is the cinnamon powder I've been using. It's just from Flannery's, the new one in Miami. I'll have to show you guys that it's so nice there. If you live in the Gold Coast, you have to go. And then because obviously cinnamon powder is quite powdery, I just sort of mix it all together and then eat it like that, because otherwise you will choke on the powder. I'm feeling so nice and fresh faced. I'm actually going to go for an afternoon walk now. One of my New Year's ends is to go for a walk outdoors once a week, because whenever I go for my morning walks I usually end up doing it on the treadmill because I can just do a faster pace, and it means I don't need to, like, I can just leave if I need to really quickly as well. Whereas obviously if you walk in a certain direction you obviously have to make your way back as well. So if it starts raining or something like that, I just can't come back very easily. But one of my new things that I really want to prioritize is doing at least one walk a week outdoors, because I do love being outdoors so much, and also just spending that walk not with my head buried in my phone, because every single morning when I go on my morning walk, that's my time to work and get things done on my phone as well. So I need to listen to a podcast or nothing at all and just be out in nature, just looking around and not having my head, like I said, buried in my phone. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I am going to leave my camera here also and go and enjoy my afternoon walk. I'm not used to saying that. I'm also just going to listen to the podcast I was telling you guys about on fasting. So yeah, I feel like it'll be a great little way to spend my Friday afternoon before finally switching off. I mean, this is like a form of switching off, so that's nice. This has been my dinners for the past week. I just meal prepped earlier in the week, and it's just such a good meal to reheat throughout the week. It's honestly so quick and easy to make. I've showed you how to make it before. I think I've showed you how I've made it with pumpkin, but yeah, usually in my previous videos I think I made it with pasta, but when I'm on the cleanse I just have it with pumpkin because we're allowed pumpkin. There's very minimal ingredients. It's just organic beef mince, broccoli, and then tomato paste, an organic tomato paste, coconut milk, and then just heaps of salt, pepper, and chili flakes. You can also add garlic if you would like as well. And then obviously I just serve it with pumpkin. It doesn't look too appetizing, but trust me, it tastes really good and it's all I need out of a meal. I obviously have my carbs from the pumpkin, protein from the mince, and then also have some healthy fats from the coconut milk as well. It sort of looks like baby food, to be honest, but trust me, it is so delicious, and this is one of the meals that gets me through the cleanse. Good morning, it is Saturday today. I'm having a little bit of a different start to my Saturday morning compared to usual. Usually at this time I would be halfway through a workout at neighborhood gym. It's currently 6:30 in the morning, but I actually have a Naked Harvest event on this morning, which I'm really excited about. I actually haven't ever been to one of their events before. I'm usually away or just have something else on, so I'm really excited to go and meet the team. I obviously know some of the girls already, but it'll be really nice just to meet everyone finally, because I feel like everyone always gets to go to all the events, so should be good. And obviously I've worked with them for a really long time now. Just a little plug as well, my discount code is ALLIE15 if you guys ever want to save 15% off at Naked Harvest. I love their products so much. But I'm actually going, so the event this morning is they're doing a challenge. Not sure when it starts. I think it starts next week maybe, in collaboration with Hustle, which is also quite fitting because that's where I go on Tuesdays and Thursdays for my workouts. I used to go all week. I used to go Monday to Friday, but then yeah, obviously as you guys know, I switch up my training a little bit more now. But yeah, they're launching a challenge with them. I think it's all online as well, which is pretty cool. So yeah, we're going to just promote that, I suppose, get a workout in, and it should be a really nice morning. It is going to be really sad if there's food there because I obviously can't eat any of it, or if there's like bacon and eggs maybe I can have it, but if not, I don't really mind. It's so fine. I don't usually eat until later in the morning anyway, and it'll just be nice more so to have a good workout and socialize with everyone. I also don't usually train with makeup on, but I just want to look cute for in case there's any like photos or videos or anything being taken, obviously. And then yeah, what do we do this morning? So we got up at 4, took the boys for a walk along the beach, watched the sunrise. The weather's not amazing, but it was still really nice, and I just love going extra early so the dogs can walk off the leash as well, which was really nice. And then yeah, I've just come back and gotten ready. I don't think I've been ready this early in a really long time. Like, it's literally 6:30 right now, but I'm glad I'm ready to seize the day. So yeah, we obviously have the event this morning, and one of my things is I want to start being, like, to be early is to be on time. So I want to get there early, just so I have time to park and just like not be stressed or anything like that. And then Charles is actually coming as well, so that'll be really nice that we get to hang out there before she goes. And then we're actually going to go, we're hoping for the beach, but obviously weather permitting. If not, we're just going to go for a big walk and just catch up. My girlfriend Verity is also coming down, so we'll do all of that together. And then we also have a lunch this afternoon with all of the girls, which I'm so excited about. So it'll be like us three, Sophia, Dakota, Tasha. I think that's it. I feel like there might be others coming, but I'm not 100% sure. Which again is going to be a little bit of a struggle being on the cleanse, because I don't think I can have anything, but I'm just like, in my mind, I'm just telling myself I'm there to hang out with my friends and socialize. Like, it's not always just about the food. I will see if there's anything on the menu that I can have, but if not, I don't mind. We're going at like 2, so I can eat before and then like afterwards. So it's not the end of the world, but it'll be a test for me for sure. I feel like today will be the most challenging day that I've had. But I'm excited to push myself, okay? And I feel like you need these moments to just be like, you can do it, girl. So that's the plan. I am ready, yeah, really early. I don't need to leave until probably like 7:20. So I think I might just do like a quick little tidy up of the apartment. I'm also just wearing this set that I showed you guys yesterday that I shot from White Fox. It's so cute. While I'm here, I should tell you guys, I mentioned it in my most recent haul with White Fox, but my discount code has actually changed. It has always been ALLIEXO for years and years now, but it somehow was found on one of those websites where you can like type in like White Fox discount code, for example, and then my code was coming up along with a few other girls. So it has changed. It's now ALLIEA instead. So I just want to let you know so that you don't go using my old code and being like, why doesn't it work? Because I do have a new one. And also, obviously I love you guys so much, and I always appreciate the support that you give me. I feel like my YouTube subscribers specifically are just a little bit more loyal, a little bit more invested, and I just really appreciate your support and the love that you show me, and any DMs and whatever I get from you guys. It really does encourage me to keep vlogging and just provide content for you, whereas I feel like on Instagram you can just really easily like scroll past and you're obviously not as invested in what I'm up to and things like that. So if you do watch my videos regularly, I love and appreciate you so much. So obviously when you're using my codes, it supports me and my channel, it supports me making these videos for you guys, it also supports my family and my lifestyle and things like that as well. So I really do appreciate it. And yeah, obviously when you use it as well, you do get 15% off, so there is a benefit to you too. But I just want to let you know, in case you want to use my new code, I would appreciate it so much. And yeah, it's changed, which is crazy. It's literally been the same code for like, I would say like 4 years or something now. If you ever are unsure of what my codes are, then all of my active ones will always be at the bottom of the description of my most recent vlog. The only code that changes monthly is Princess Polly. All of the others always stay the exact same. So just head to whatever my most recent vlog is and it'll have my most active discount code for the month, specifically for Princess Polly. But in case you ever forget, that's where they are. Because I'm ready a little bit early, I'm thinking I might even make some ice cream with my Ninja Creamy. You guys know I got my Ninja Creamy for Christmas, which is honestly so incredible. I wish I had, or was like vlogging at the time, but I made Kinder Bueno. So good. I also made pina colada, mango macadamia, like Wheat Bar vibes, and then a chocolate Ferrero Rocher as well. The other two were for the gluten-free, dairy-free friends of mine when we went and stayed up the coast for New Year's Eve. The only downside is that it takes 24 hours to fully freeze the ingredients, so I'm thinking I might try and make like a cleanse friendly one now, and then I can have it for dessert tomorrow night. I also just wanted to say that if this camera keeps going like a little bit blurry, it's because I thought, so this camera is actually one of my old cameras. I have 3 Canon cameras. I used to have another one as well, but they've just like all sort of broken over time, keeping in mind I use them quite regularly, so they're not like prone to breaking. It's just more so like me dropping them and things like that. And I'd given this camera to Alana and Henry for when Alana went into labor, and the photos turned out so good, by the way. I would definitely recommend if you need a good camera for like baby photos and things like that. But I forgot I gave it to her, and then obviously my camera broke. I can't remember if I told you guys or not. My camera broke at the White Fox event, got water damage and things like that, so I've been on the hunt for a new one, but they're sold out everywhere until February. So at Christmas, Alana was like, oh my gosh, I need to give you your camera back, and I had totally forgotten about it. I was like, yes, amazing. And then I started using it again, and I've realized the reason I stopped using it is because I dropped it, and it has, you can't tell right now, but if it's like from a far distance, there's actually a scratch in the center of the lens, which makes the video blurry sometimes because it's like affected the lens and things like that. So I'm gonna buy a new one and just wait until that comes, obviously, but I'm hoping that it comes sooner rather than later, because I really care about the quality of my videos, and it's been really annoying me, especially when I was filming my hauls. I was like, why is it going blurry? And then I remembered and realized, so I apologize for that if it's a little bit annoying to watch. I also finally got my hands on some 9060s from New Balance. I didn't get them for a while because first of all I wasn't sure what color I wanted, and I really liked the grey. I thought I wanted grey, but I didn't like the baby pink sole for some reason. Like I just wanted them to be all grey. And then I did actually buy the black, and then I realized I didn't really want those either because I already have black shoes. So Style Run, I just brought out this collab recently, and I just think they are perfect. And I love them so much. I'm actually so happy I got them. They're also super chunky, and I do love a chunky shoe, but I'm obviously really short, so I just like wasn't sure if they were too chunky, but the more I've been wearing them, the more I really like them. Okay, change of plans. I literally just read the invite and it's themed, so the pink's not gonna work, so I've just gone change into this instead. I also just love my new shoes. I know I've already said it so much, but they're just so cute. I love them. Just wearing these shorts are CSB. I finally worked out the fabric that I like from CSB. I was getting the new colors, and I think it was like the Freedom color or something like that. The Freedom fabric, sorry. And it just kept rolling up on my legs, and I've realized I like the fade fabric. I think it's just the fade fabric. No, it's not the fade. I need to look it up. Where's my phone? I'm just looking up the exact order so that I know. Okay, the Serenity shorts. The Serenity fabric is my favorite for shorts because it doesn't ride up while I'm working out. And that's the color, sorry, the same fabric as like my pink ones, my blue ones, like the really bright colors. So I ordered them in the black and they feel really good. So I'm very happy about these. And then the tops I don't care about, and they are in the fade fabric. So I just got this like off-white colored one, and then I also got the black as well. And the theme for this morning is like neutral tones. So this is the outfit we're going with, and I really like it. I'm excited for a workout, excited to meet everyone and just thrive off of everyone's energy. It's gonna be a really good morning. So we've had an outfit change. I was just reading the invite and realized that there's a theme for this morning. So the pink's not gonna work. The theme is neutral colors. So luckily I checked that because I would have literally been so embarrassed if I rocked up in pink. And I'm just wearing these black shorts. I actually just recently placed a new order. I finally worked out the fabric that I like for my shorts because I kept buying the new colors and they are in a different fabric to what I like. So when I was working out, they just kept riding up, and I was just like, why do these keep riding up? I thought it was the length, but it's actually the material. So these ones I finally have discovered. It's the Serenity material that I really like. So these black ones are in the Serenity. The reason I worked it out is I was wearing my like bright pink ones the other day, and then I realized that those were the fabric I really like. And then also it's the same as like my I've got like 2 pairs of pink and then a pair of blue, but I just obviously want black because I feel like black's just something I wear more so every single day. So I've got these and they feel really good. Like the material feels the same, so I'll put them to the test this morning. And then I also just got some new little crop tops from Rachel's drop as well, and it's so cute. I love this style of top, open back, like just so perfect for summer. And this is the fit. Just checking in. I've had the nicest day. It's been so relaxing. It's only like 1:30 right now, but it's been really good. Obviously went to the event this morning. I didn't end up filming it too much, I'm really sorry, but it was really nice. It was such a nice event, and the workout wasn't too strenuous, which I was actually quite happy about, to be honest, because I'm just feeling really sore after my brain's not working, after all my training this week. So that was really good. And then me, Charles and Verity just all came back here and went to the beach. We were gonna go to the beach in Burleigh, but yeah, we just figured timing wise it was just best to come back here. And then yeah, we went in the sun for a little bit. I did get a little bit burnt. The sun was actually much stronger than we were expecting, but it was really nice. We weren't even out there for that long either. It was probably like 45 minutes. And then we just got ready and we're about to head off to lunch. I'm so excited to just catch up with the girls and just enjoy. I obviously can't eat, but I'm going to have like a soda water and I think like mint, and I can't have lime, but I'll have lemon. And then I'm gonna see if the beef rendang curry I can maybe have, because if it's made with coconut milk then I can have it. Wait and see. I'll let you guys know how I go anyway, but I'll show you what I'm wearing. This dress is so pretty. If you've seen my recent haul, you would have seen me wearing it. Why am I so obsessed with pink at the moment, honestly, guys? I'm just wearing this dress. and it is so pretty. It's definitely giving summer energy. I love the pink, so pretty. Just have a little bit of a sleek bun moment happening. Good morning, happy Sunday. We're up bright and early because I've actually roped Jake into doing Sunday morning runs with me, because I actually used to run, it would have been like, it was a really long time ago, it was probably like 7 years ago now, and I would run around 8 kilometers like 4 or 5 times a week, and I was just really good with my running. And then what actually stopped me was I developed like a really niggly knee, and then I just ended up stopping altogether. Like I sort of ended up reducing the amount I was running over time, and then it just got too much for me to keep running, and I just couldn't be bothered with physio and things like that, because I was only like 20 or something like that. So I just stopped, and then I've run like here or there over the past few years, but it's only usually been like before a trip or something like that. But I really want to get back into it properly without overdoing it. Like even the last time I started running again before Europe, I developed plantar fasciitis in my foot as well, so that was really frustrating too, and it just stopped me from running then also. So this time we're doing things differently. We are doing it in increments, and basically the way we're doing it anyway is I'm just doing, because I have an Apple Watch somewhere, I don't know where it is though, and Jake doesn't have a Garmin or anything, so we just, last week, so that was the first Sunday of the new year, we did 3 minutes of running, 2 minutes of walking, and then we just did that for 3 kilometers in one direction, because the way we were going, we sort of know the distance already from in the past. And then we did 3 kilometers back, so it ended up being like it actually ended up being like over 6, but I just rounded it down to 6 kilometers total. And then obviously 3 times, I don't know how many lots of running we ended up doing, but I would say I ended up running around 4 kilometers and then walking 2 kilometers, and it was just a really good way to break it down. So basically my plan for this month is to just keep doing that for the whole month, and then next month I'll reduce the walking time, so I'll do like 4 minutes of running, 1 minute of walking, and then just keep going from there. I know I can run, like I can run fine, but I feel like I just always go hard and fast, and I don't like do it properly, I guess, and give myself time to like progress into it. So that's been the plan, and it was really nice doing that last week, because it's just a great way to keep myself accountable for a Sunday morning, to be feeling good. Like we went to bed at 8 o'clock last night, and it just keeps us sort of in check when we're trying to focus on our goals. So that's really good. And then it's nice too, because it means we're still like walking the dogs after going for a big walk, and like have the endorphins going and stuff like that. Jake's also doing the cleanse with me too, I don't think I mentioned it, and it's his first time not having coffee in like, or caffeine, sorry, like pre-workouts and stuff in 12 years. So he's like detoxing from that also for the first time, and it means like your energy levels and stuff are quite low, so it's sort of good having the endorphins from running and things to start your Sunday as well. So yeah, that's a little update. I have realized that I just really love these shorts. They just fit me so nicely, and working out in them yesterday felt really good, so I'm very happy about this new purchase. I also got myself some new running shoes, because that has always been a downfall of mine, is the shoes that I'm wearing. I'm just not usually wearing ones that are very appropriate for running. I usually am wearing ones for aesthetic purposes, so these aren't very cute, but they have really great arch support. I have really flat feet, so, and that's why I struggled with plantar fasciitis in the past. So these are them. They're actually quite cute. They sort of only suit an all black outfit though, so this is the vibe of the day. I literally look like a beetroot. My face is so red. That felt really good though. Such a good way to start Sunday morning. We're gonna walk the dogs now, take them for a nice long walk along the beach. What is that construction at this hour?
It's a motorbike.
Oh, it's a motorbike. Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, surely not. We're gonna walk the dogs along the beach, and then we're gonna go to the markets, get some groceries for the week as well. Oh, very noisy and excited. and then I'm going to clean the apartment as well. I also need to try and I'm cleaning one of the shops. I need to get an infill for my nails. I need to get one more infill, and then where I don't know what I'm going to get, I think I might just get an infill of what I currently have maybe. And then after that I'm going to, I know what I'm getting for the next two ones. Like I know what I'm going to do for Valentine's Day, and I know what I'm going to do for my birthday, so I just need to work out what I want to do for my infill today. And then I also want to try and find, Dakota was saying yesterday that she found one of these cameras at JB Hi-Fi at Robina. It was the last one though, like 3 days ago. So I'm gonna like drive around and try and find one, I think, because obviously I need one for work. Like it looks fine now, it's just in certain lighting that it's not great. So I'm gonna do that, and then what else I need to do? I need a meal prep as well. So I'll show you guys everything I get grocery wise, what I'll do for meal prep and things as well. It's also a really beautiful day today, so I might go down to the beach for a bit too. Quick change of plans. We're actually going to go for a swim now first because the weather's just too good, and because the weather has been so all over the place lately, you just never know when it's going to change. So we're gonna go down now just in case it starts being sunny. I'm just wearing Callie's swim. So this is the Muse top and then our Desire bottoms, and I love this set so much. It's actually really good for tanning. You wouldn't think it, but just because I just take my straps off, and then like I'm also sort of like only covered here, which is great because then I don't need to worry about like tan lines or anything. This set is probably my most worn set, I would say, at the moment, especially in the black. You just can never go wrong. I look like such an egghead today, but I've just finished getting ready. We ended up going down to the beach straight after our walk because the weather was just too good to pass up. Another motorbike driving past, sorry about that. And I'm kind of glad because the clouds have started to roll in a little bit. So we're gonna go now and just get all of our groceries and things, and then we'll come back and clean and whatnot and get on with the rest of the day. But I'm gonna show you guys my little outfit of the day. I'm just wearing my Sambas. This has been such a go-to outfit for me recently. It's just really comfy. Sambas, these shorts are Princess Polly. My code for the app is ALLIE20. This is a Uniqlo shirt of Jake's that I have basically claimed as my own. Anthropology bag, and that's all. This whole section is literally torture on the cleanse. Like this, dark chocolate strawberry bites. I don't even know if I'd usually like that, but just because I'm in the cleanse, I'm like, I want that so badly. And like I could devour a whole cube of that chocolate. Groceries are all done. I thought I'd give you a little bit of a haul. We actually ended up going a little bit AWOL with what we were supposed to be getting. We had a plan of what we were going to be making because I wanted to meal prep for the rest of the week, but we actually came across a heap of fun things to make. In the Corrective Culture, that's the name of the cleanse I'm doing's Facebook group. People have been posting their recipes and stuff in there, so we were feeling a bit inspired to mix it up a bit. So instead, I still got my stuff for the rest of the week. I'll meal prep all of that tomorrow, but in terms of today, we thought we would just mix things up a little bit and do something different. So I saw this like coconut bread recipe, so I'm gonna try and make that this morning, and then I'm just gonna have that toasted with some avocado on top as well. And then for lunch, we're just going to do some lettuce burgers. So we just got lettuce. We have, did you end up getting pickles, or we're just going to use pickles we've already got?
I didn't end up getting them.
Oh, you didn't get them?
No.
Babe. No, I didn't grab them. That's all right. We do have some other pickles here, so that'll be fine. So in here we have beef mince. So we're just going to make our own beef mince rissoles. Then we'll have lettuce, tomato. We already have tomato in the fridge, and then some of this tomato sauce, the mingle one. And then for dinner, we're gonna have, we came across this, and I know you're allowed seaweed, and the ingredients in this is basically just seaweed and water. So water, and then kelp is seaweed, and then sodium, I don't know what that is, but that's fine to have. And it's only 6 calories per serve in this. So we got 2 of these to try. So we're thinking for dinner tonight we're going to do we're also allowed this. So we're gonna make some very basic sushi. Obviously can't have rice, we're just gonna have chicken and avocado. And then we also just got this marinade as well. And then we also got cucumber. So I think we'll put some cucumber in there too. And we have like an Asian inspired dinner. So we'll have some little sushi rolls. And then we're gonna do like some form of Asian salad, noodle salad with this. So we're gonna do this with just some cabbage. Thinking just some coconut aminos. And then chicken, and then just some spring onion. Very basic, very simple. That's the vibe. And then, yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. Obviously, also got some pumpkin. I'm gonna do pumpkin soup this week. It's just one of my all-time favorites when I'm doing the cleanse, or even if I'm not on the cleanse. It's so quick and easy. So I got that. Also got some more spinach for my chicken sausages breakfast that I usually do as well. Coconut yogurt to have with apple and cinnamon. Jake also wanted to try some of this turmeric kimchi, so he got that to try. Also, I'm gonna give this a try. I just really don't like bone broth, but this one's a curry flavor, so I'm gonna give that a try, see if I like it. If not, Jake has it every day, so he usually just gets like a plainer one, but I'm going, like, he'll just have that one. And then we also got these because we make our own gelatin gummies on the cleanse, but these are cleanse approved apparently, and they're mango flavored, so we're gonna make those as well, just for like a snack vibe. And then the psyllium husk is just for the bread I'm going to try and make now. So that's everything we got grocery wise. How weird is the consistency? It's like mushy but like crumbly at the same time. It looks so good. I'm so impressed. Looks really like solid too. Oh
wow, it's bouncy.
Oh my gosh, it looks good. Slay. Funny because this loaf is basically eggs, so it's right up Jake's alley. Going to have this with some guac. Looks pretty good. Let's do a taste test. Okay, I'm gonna try it. It's good.
What's the
Jake's not allowed in the frame because he's trying to grow a mustache. So it's just like,
I'm not trying. Wow.
It's good. It's giving like, it's very similar to the paleo bread that Michaela makes.
Yeah. It's nice texture. Wow.
No, I like it.
Spices are in it. Or herbs.
I only did parsley. But you could add more if you wanted. I just didn't want it to be like super herby.
Good shit.
Honestly, really yummy. Very impressed. I thought I'd quickly sit down and explain the cleanse a little bit more because I've received so many replies to my Instagram story asking about it because I was posting some stories about it today. So if you're not interested in this, then obviously skip through. But I just want to cover a few questions and give you guys a bit of a gist into the cleanse. So the cleanse is by The Corrective Culture. Like I said, this isn't sponsored in any way. Basically, to summarize what the cleanse entails in a nutshell, it goes for 4 weeks. The first day is a 24-hour fast, and it's a little bit longer if you are a male. It's 1 to 3 days instead. And then the remaining first week, there's obviously supplements that you have to take, the same with weeks 2, 3, and 4 also. And the first week of the cleanse, or at least the first few days, are more so focused on flushing you out. So you have to have like salty water and things like that, and it'll literally like clean you out inside out. And then the main, I guess sort of like principles around the cleanse is no alcohol, no caffeine, no sugar. You are able to have like monk fruit sweetener or stevia and other sweeteners as a replacement, but it's not something I would recommend doing. Like if you can have or do the cleanse without having sweeteners, then that is the best way to go about it. Usually like Monday to Friday, I don't have any sweeteners. I only have sweeteners if I'm having like the hot chocolate, or if I make the chocolate brownies, or if I, for example, make the ice cream that I made, or just like things like that. But I'll usually save that for more of a weekend treat per se. And then aside from that, I just try and stay clear of the sweeteners, even though you are like sort of technically allowed to have them. And the reason behind not being allowed to have any sweets is obviously because you're trying to come off or wean off of having things like caffeine and alcohol and sugar and things like that. But it's also because the main like focus of the cleanse is actually to get rid of parasites within your body. And in order to do that, you need to basically starve the parasites, and parasites multiply when you have sugar. So when you're not having sugar, they can't like birth more, for example. So that's why you can't have any sugar, and it's like very strict on that. All of your produce has to be organic as well. If there's certain things you can't find that are not organic, then like it's not the end of the world, but preferably everything organic. And then all of this is like my sort of version of it as well. Also looking for minimal ingredients, no vegetable oil, olive oil and coconut oil only as well. So always make sure like if you are buying like a spice mix or something like that, or a tomato sauce, it only has like tomato sauce and garlic and ingredients that you know, like super minimal, no vegetable oil, no gluten, no grains, no seeds, nuts, none of that. In terms of fruit, you can only have lemon and green apples, because obviously fruit is high in sugar as well, so they're the only fruits you're allowed, which is probably the most challenging part of the cleanse, I would say, because I just love like a fruit smoothie, like a banana smoothie or mixed berry smoothie, or just strawberries with like my chocolate brownie if I'm having that, fresh mango, things like that as well. So fruit's probably the hardest part of the cleanse, I would say. And then in terms of vegetables, you're only allowed above ground vegetables, so things like cucumber, lettuce, tomato, avocado is allowed. For some reason you are allowed garlic. I feel like that's only because it's just like allowed for the flavor aspect, I suppose, and like a lot of things have garlic, so it'd be really challenging to do the cleanse without garlic. No onion, no potatoes, also no dairy, so no cheese, no like milk, no yogurt, things like that. But you can have the coconut based one, so you can have coconut yogurt, coconut milk, coconut cream. You can't have coconut water though, because it's high in sugar, which makes me really sad, because I'm always wanting to have coconut water. But instead of that, you are best to swap, like if you're wanting like a refreshing drink, my recommendation would be like a kombucha or a like soda water with mint and lemon in it. That's what I did when I was at ALLIEA, and that worked. So there's little ways around it, but yeah, it's quite simple, it's quite basic, but it's also like very doable, and I feel amazing after doing it. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I haven't really covered, but I feel like that's the main gist of it, is like the supplements and what you are and aren't allowed. And then yeah, I do feel so amazing. Obviously detoxing from things like caffeine and sugar and everything, you're gonna feel so incredible. It also resets all of your hormones as well, and your adrenals, so, and your gut as well. Like that's obviously the #1 reason for doing it as well, is just resetting your gut too. And after the cleanse, you can go back to your regular eating if you want, but I feel like you learn so much from the cleanse anyway, so it can kind of slip back into your regular routine and life as well. It just depends on how you want to live your life. Obviously, if you want to be really strict and live a really nutritious life and be really healthy and good to your gut, then keep living like that. But also if you don't want to do that, you don't have to do that either. But you do feel really amazing doing it. I feel like it teaches you that you can eat these foods and you'll be just fine. And yeah, like I said, the first week I always feel really tired, because you've just done the fast and you're depriving yourself from, for example, like leading up to Christmas, like I was just eating anything and everything. So obviously going from not eating that, I was feeling like deprived of all the sugar and things like that. So yeah, I was feeling super tired, but you just need to be easy on yourself, not hard on yourself. And after usually like day 7, I feel $1 million. I feel so good. I'm not inflamed. My body looks great. There's no water retention. And I just feel like I have energy all day long. It is the best. It's really amazing for your skin as well, if you have any skin issues, whether it's on your face or your body. There's so many benefits to doing it. So if you have been wanting to do like a cleanse or something, I would definitely recommend it. Go and check out their Instagram as well, and then also their Facebook page too. The Facebook page is quite fun because they have like a heap of people in there like posting what they're eating and things like that too, so you can kind of get a little bit of inspiration from it also. But also I feel like don't sway too much with all the really yummy concoctions people are making, because the whole point of it is to be like really minimal and like stripped back. So that's why I usually focus more so on the really chill meals. But then on the weekends, I'm definitely guilty of getting a little bit creative. Eating out is a huge part of my life. I love food and eating out and just the whole experience so much. It's definitely like one of my favorite things to do. So it is nice just making something different and just having some fun with it on the weekends, I suppose. That's the cleanse in a nutshell. If you guys do have any questions, let me know. I might even do up like a Google like doc with the recipes that I follow, if that's something that would interest you at all, because then you could probably just like see what I follow and then just like copy that if you are wanting to do it. I don't know, let me know what you guys think. Hey, can you help me switch the couch and the dining table back around? We actually didn't end up making lunch because we ended up having breakfast honestly quite late, and just haven't been that hungry today because I haven't really had a massive workout or anything like that. So all I've eaten today was the bread, which is so good, with avocado, and then I did snack on some coconut yogurt and apple that I didn't show you guys. I also have my greens drink as well, and we're just gonna have an early dinner tonight because we actually made last night, I didn't actually show you, but last night we actually made like pre-made some of my Ninja Creamy, which is so exciting. I'm so happy with my Ninja Creamy that I got for Christmas. We actually dabbled in a few really fun recipes before we started the cleanse, and they are so good, you guys. I'll have to share them with you when I'm off the cleanse, but they are honestly incredible, like better than Messina and stuff. They're that good. So yeah, it was just getting some work done, and then also clean the apartment like you guys saw a little bit of. There was some more that had to be done as well, just like loads of washing and things like that as well. And we've also just moved the couch back too. So that's all looking back to normal, and I've just prepped the dinner stuff. So I just am going to marinate some chicken here. So this one is, no, there was a little bug on that scram. That's so annoying. That's the most annoying part about summer. Even at lunch yesterday at ALLIEA's, there was flies buzzing around everywhere, and it's so annoying. But anyway, this one here is going to be the teriyaki chicken. So that's this one. And then this one is just the normal aminos, which is this one. And then this is going to be for the sushi. I'm thinking we're just going to do them like really rustic vibes, like just sort of like wrap it up, almost like how they do them at Hoda Markets. Not that I've ever had one of those before, but obviously need to cook the chicken. But we're going to do chicken, avocado, cucumber, and then I'm going to cook these. I don't know how. Cook the chicken, add it to this, cook the cabbage in some sauce as well, and then just keep it really simple. I have some ginger as well, so I'll probably add in some ginger, and I have some lemongrass too, so I might add that in, and then just top it with some spring onion. So very simple, but this is going to be our little Asian inspired dinner tonight. I'm not expecting big things. I'm just expecting it to be like okay, but hopefully it's alright. I'm actually not mad about this. This turned out so good. It's so quick and easy as well, and only minimal ingredients, and it's actually so delicious. And these look really good too. Obviously they're not going to taste like regular sushi because we can't use like rice, what's it called, like the rice vinegar that you're meant to coat it with and things like that, but it's alright. I'm not mad about it, and it actually looks quite good. Okay, that was so good. And this is the packet that we got just from Flannery's of the noodles, and they were delicious. And what I want to show you guys is that, look at that, literally only 6 calories, only 1 gram of carbs per serve, which is just wild to me, because then obviously all of your calories and macros and things like that are coming from everything else that you're adding in. So even if you were to make a normal pad thai, it would have so many calories in it, but because like if you were to make pad thai for example with this instead, it would have so much less, like probably like 200 calories less, and it was so good. Would definitely recommend. I will leave the recipe to the noodles that we made in the description for you, because yeah, you have to try. It was really simple and easy, and obviously you could have more fun with it if you aren't on a cleanse, but we just kept it simple and a little bit boring, but it was honestly great, and I hit the spot and I feel so full now also. So if you ever see these, give them a try. You do have to also like to make them go soggy. Just cover them in some bicarb soda and lemon juice. Random, you sort of like massage it in and then like into the noodles, and then the noodles just become like so soggy and like perfect. Not soggy, I feel like that's the wrong word, but they just actually become like noodles, whereas they're quite hard. Like right now they're like hard and crispy almost, and we put them in water like it instructed us to, and it was just like not really working, so we googled it and it said to do that, and then it works straight away. And then you obviously just rinse the noodles. You rinse like the bicarb and lemon out of the noodles. But we're gonna watch a little bit of Harry Potter now. We're still up to the second one. I fell asleep so quickly last night. I literally fell asleep at like 7:30, so we're gonna watch that again and then we're gonna make the ice cream a little bit later. I'll show you what we have made for dessert. So we've got, I don't know which one's which, but one of them is chocolate mint and then one is just choc coconut. They both are like have a base of coconut cream, monk fruit sweetener, cacao powder. I think that's it. And then just one has peppermint extract in it, and then the other one, so we're gonna, with the mix-ins, we're gonna add this choc mint like chocolate that we are allowed on the cleanse, and add that as a mix into the choc mint one, and then the choc coconut one we're going to mix in like shredded coconut. So I feel like that'll be really yum. So that's dessert. These have turned out so good. We've already hopped into this one. This one is choc coconut, so the same bases. This one just has shredded coconut flakes mixed in, and then this one is choc mint, and then it just has some chocolate mint pieces mixed in there as well. You can see like the big chunks of it, and it's so good. This one's my favorite, the choc mint. I'm such a choc mint girly. This one's good, it's just really coconutty. I feel like it could have used a bit more cacao powder, maybe a little bit more sweetener as well. But we're going to serve these up in our little bowls. We're not gonna have the whole lot, just a little bit, and then keep watching Harry Potter.